Hello students, welcome to Griffith's CSEC Social Studies class. Today we will be looking at the CSEC 2017 Social Studies Paper 2 question on regional integration. Right? So we're going to begin. The road to Caribbean integration and ongoing. 1. Write an essay on the above. Begin by naming 2 stages that Commonwealth Caribbean countries have gone through in their efforts to achieve unity. State 2 factors that have promoted integration among the countries. Next, explain 2 ways in which CARICOM countries may benefit if they cooperate in the production of goods and the supply of services for the region. Suggest giving full details 3 strategies the leaders of CARICOM countries may use to involve citizens in the regional integration process. Explain why each strategy suggested is likely to be successful. So we're going to break down this essay by answering each question individually. Remember, you're going to write your answers in a paragraph, starting them with complete sentences. All right, you are going to think about this. I want you to write down the answer to this question. Name 2 stages that Commonwealth Caribbean countries have gone through in their efforts to achieve unity. I am going to give you 5 seconds to write down your answers. 2 stages that Commonwealth Caribbean countries have gone through in their efforts to achieve unity. Okay, let us see if you are correct. So the 2 stages that Commonwealth Caribbean countries have gone through are CARICOM, OECS, ACS, West Indies Federation, CARIFTA, etc. So if you had any of these answers, you can give yourself a clap. Good start, right? So we're on the right track. The other part of the question states 2 factors that have promoted integration among the countries. In other words, what are the factors that promote regional integration? If your answer is 2 factors that have promoted integration among the countries are common history, Caribbean countries are in close proximity to each other, common language, and limited physical resource. So if you have any of these answers, you are correct. Next, explain 2 ways in which CARICOM countries may benefit if they cooperate in the production of goods and the supply of services for the region. 2 ways in which CARICOM countries may benefit, right, if they decide to cooperate in the production of goods. And when we talk about the production of goods, we're talking about resources that each country is blessed with. So if they decide to cooperate in the production of goods and the supply of services for the region, 2 ways in which the countries will benefit are, firstly, there will be a greater demand for CARICOM goods and services. Countries that produce the same resources such as bauxite, gold, natural gas, petroleum, right? They can join their resources together, thus promoting greater demands for the goods on the international market, which is very competitive, and also their market size will be increased, right? And this will be due to the fact, right, that countries have decided to cooperate in productions of goods and supply of services, right? Instead of operating as a single unit or as a single country, they will approach the market as a region, right? Not as a single country, but as a region. Secondly, countries may benefit if they cooperate in the production of goods and the supply of services for the region, right? because more jobs will be created. So when they cooperate in the production of goods, more jobs will be created for citizens, right? And we know in order for production and the operation of businesses to be successful, there are different levels of jobs and skills that will be required, right, to now ensure that the production of goods and services are in demand, right? So a person who is looking for employment can look for jobs now outside of their country. They can search in the region for jobs. So if you're living in Jamaica and you are an engineer, you can take your skill to Trinidad and Tobago, or if you're an engineer working at a bauxite company, you could go to Montserrat or Guyana with that same skill, right? Because countries are now cooperating in the production of goods. Thirdly, countries cooperating will also result in cheaper costs of imports, and also it will promote free movement of goods and services, right? And when we talk about free movement, we're also referring to the term free trade, in which the removal of quotas, taxes, duties, and licensing arrangements are removed when you export and import goods within the region, right? So this will result, free trade will also result in a greater volume of trade taking place, right? On the other hand, if countries within the region do not cooperate, this will result in their goods facing extreme competition, right, from other exporters, especially those to the European Union, whose prices are much, much lesser than Caribbean producers, right? Finally, let's go back to the question. Just giving details, 3 strategies the leaders of CARICOM countries may use to involve citizens in the regional integration process. Explain why each strategy is likely to be successful. Let's go down to our essay. So, 3 strategies the leaders of CARICOM countries may use to involve citizens in the regional integration process are education, empowering businesses, and I have deliberately left out one of the strategy because I want you to think about a strategy, right, that the leaders of CARICOM countries may use to involve citizens in the regional integration process. And you're going to write your justification for that strategy. So I am giving you 2 along with the justification. So education, why do I say education is one of the strategy that leaders of CARICOM countries may use to involve citizens in the regional integration process? My justification, this will be successful because citizens will be educated about the integration process. Citizens should be sensitized and actively be involved in the success of regional integration. They should be educated about their roles and responsibilities. Example, supporting local businesses or supporting regional businesses, right? Educating citizens should start from the schools, right? So in other words, regional integration should be a part of the school's curriculum. So from an early age, as a primary school student, they should know about regional integration. Education can also take the form of media. So they could use the media, the social media, to promote regional integration, to educate citizens about what regional integration is and how it affects them. Also, they could go in the communities, have workshops and seminars to educate citizens on regional integration. So when citizens are educated, right, they will be better able to understand and be a part of decisions relating to regional integration. They will also be more aware and participate in significant activities taking place in the region. And one significant activity that have recently took place in the region is that of Barbados removing the Queen as head of state. So Barbados is now the newest member of the Republic countries in the Caribbean. Also, another significant activity that citizens should be aware of taking place in the region is that of Rihanna Fenty becoming a national hero, right? So she's now the Right Excellency, Rihanna Fenty. All right. Another strategy that CARICOM leaders may use is empowering businesses and entrepreneurs who produces goods and services. This will be successful because they can help businesses to create economic linkages locally and also regionally. Entrepreneurs will now be empowered to create and sell quality products so that they can compete on the international market. Due to empowerment and the economic linkages that have been created by the leaders, businesses must ensure that they make use of the opportunity. The CMSE provides opportunity for businesses within the region to form mergers with other businesses, right? So they can also provide services within the region by locating to the Caribbean country where the service is needed. So if you are an entrepreneur in Trinidad and Tobago, you could take your business to St. Kitts or to Jamaica if it is needed there, right? So please remember, this is only two strategy and justification. You need to come up with another strategy and justification for that strategy on your own. So you have a homework to complete. All right, guys, when you're finished completing that, you can leave your answers in the comment section and I will respond. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to this video so that the video can reach a larger population of students who will be sitting their social studies exam. All right. Remember, leave your answers in the comment section so that we can discuss it there. See you in my next video.